honey, I will tell you, just being here puts a smile on my face. This is the first step towards relaxation.
A room totally without distraction, except for the sunlight and the flowers. I'm gonna like this a lot. How can you not feel cosmic and totally at peace in a room like this?
You know what? These 2 days are going to be really good for us.
Where the hell did Bo and Sarah get to? We're in here, Pa. This room right down here.
Well, here we are. We look like we're on some kind of a team, don't we?
I just hate going barefoot. I mean, you never know who went ahead of you, what kind of dirt they had on their feet.
Oh, now, come on, Asa. It looks to me like they keep the floors pretty clean here.
Why the hell do we have to wear bathrobes?
Asa, you said you weren't going to do this.
Do what?
Question everything, object to everything, honey. You promised that you were going to keep an open mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I love wearing this bathrobe. I love going barefoot. Now, let's get on with it. Where's our room so we can settle in? Pa, this is it. This is your room. Sarah and I have one identical right next door. This is our room. Renee, I'm sorry. I have to question where the hell are the chairs. I mean, what are we, not supposed to sit down? Where are the beds? We stay awake all night? What about TV, telephones? There's no way this could possibly be our room. You got it?
All right, now this is the address of that holdup site. Now, I want you to take it easy, all right? Because I talked to the cops, and they said that a suspect is still in the area, all right?
I'm there.
Be cool. Whoa. Sorry.
Sorry.
Watch that, Debra. You almost killed one of my ace reporters there.
I was looking for my mother. She's working on her column this morning. I thought I'd find her here.
No. Sorry, I haven't seen her all day.
Oh, well, it wasn't important anyway. I know how busy you are. I won't bother you.
No. What are you talking about? I got some time here. Come on in. I'll show you my office. Ta-da. This is it. Please, have a seat.
Thank you.
So, how you doing today?
A lot better than yesterday.
Good.
My sister's trial has turned around a lot for the better. And since Max was on the stand, her defense looks a lot stronger.
Yeah, well, I was reading the transcript. That whole thing must have been a big shock.
It certainly was. When Max admitted that he loved Gabrielle, it was great. It's given her a reason to live, to fight.
Morning.
Hey, sleepyhead. I'm gonna give you 5 more minutes before I came in to wake you up. How you feeling?
Well, pretty exhausted.
Why, you got plenty of sleep?
Well, I think it's because of everything we went through yesterday. Can't imagine that you're full of energy.
No, actually, it's more like anxiety. I'm pretty sure John's gonna put Gabrielle up on the stand today when court reconvenes this afternoon.
Max,
Yes?
instead of talking about that woman, why don't you kiss me?
I love you. And I'm sorry, and I'm so sorry about yesterday. Thank you for being so understanding.
Well, I'm glad that you don't have to go to court. I have a problem, and I need your help.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
What's wrong?
Well, you haven't tuned into our little soap opera lately, mostly because you've been involved in a soap opera of your own. But on Fraternity Row today, I'm supposed to do this big love scene with Cherry.
Is that finally happening? What's the problem?
Well, don't you remember the long story? I'm supposed to do this scene in a hot tub in some motel room in the Poconos.
Terry has all the luck.
I don't think this is funny, Max. It makes me really uptight. I mean, it's one thing to make love to you in the privacy of our own home, but
The privacy of your own hot tub?
I'm serious. It's really hard to pretend with an actor in front of all of these people, crew members and cameras and lights and...
Don't worry about it. You're going to be terrific.
I don't know about that.
Well, you know Roxanne inside and out. Just get in the character and go with it.
I don't think it's going to be that easy.
Well, I haven't been spending much time on the set, yes, but according to Bo, your work's been just great. I mean, just get into the scene. I'm sure it's going to fly for you.
You don't understand. The last time I did a hot tub scene...
I thought this was Roxanne's first time.
Yeah, it is. Roxanne's. It's not mine. Last time I did a hot tub scene was in that porno film.
Oh, darling, I'm sorry. That didn't even come to mind.
I was young and stupid.
You were being used.
Oh, it was so degrading. I don't know, working on all of this is bringing it all back. I realize it's not professional of me. I just can't help it.
It's okay. It's okay, I understand. If you want to call today's director, we'll get together with the head writer. We'll alter the scenes for you.
No, I can do this. I know I can. I just need you there with me. If you could just keep everybody off the set that doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Thanks. I love you, Max. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, good, because you got me for good.
I wasn't so sure of that yesterday when you confessed when you said you cared about Gabrielle. If you hadn't found me when you did, I don't know where we'd be right now.
Yeah, I've been up a long time. I've been thinking about that.
I'm sorry I brought it up again.
No, darling. We need to talk about Gabrielle some more.
Max and Gabrielle have such a strange story.
Huh.
I mean, they meet, have a child, and then he says that he never loved her. And she can never get over the love she has for him. And then one day during a trial, the attorney pounds and pounds at him until suddenly he says, "My God, I do love her." You should have seen his face, Court, the shock at his own words, his own feelings.
You should see your face right now. You know, I have never seen you more animated or happy from the time I met you.
Well, it's because I've got a reason to be happy. Well, my mother's trying to downplay the whole thing. She most certainly does not think it's a fairy tale come true.
Well, I could understand that.
What? You don't either?
Look, I'm just not absolutely sure. If you were to talk to me 2 years ago, I would probably say that love could conquer anything. That if two people loved each other, they could get past any problem that may come up in a relationship. I guess that's kind of naive, but that was a simple theory that held true for me. Then things started happening in my life, little experiences that convinced me that people are a little more complex than simple theories. So now, if you ask me, I would say that maybe love isn't everything that someone needs.
I can only guess that Tina has something to do with this change of heart.
Yeah, well, you'd probably be right about that. But look, Tina is a long story, much longer than I got time for at the beginning of a workday.
Right. Okay, we'll save it till then. So I'll let you get on with your work.
Oh,
And in the meantime, if you see my mother, will you tell her that I'll meet her at the courtroom this afternoon?
yeah, I
Great.
sure will.
I've got to go and find Max and give him a letter from Gabrielle.
Oh, well, 1 second. A little later today, about 11 o'clock, I'm going to be over at Landfair if you're not doing anything.
The Buchanan estate?
Yeah, that's right. As a matter of fact, I'll give you the address right here. And if you could make it, it would be wonderful because I think there's going to be something there that an English lady like yourself will thoroughly enjoy.
I'm so intrigued. I can't possibly say no.
Oh, good.
Listen, answer that and I'll see you later.
Right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, hello, Cord Roberts here. City desk. Yeah, fine, I'll hold on. Oh, Tina. Oh, girl, what happened? Why did love suddenly become not enough for us?
Well, you know, Asa, this is our room. And, this right here is a tatami mat. This is what you sit on, and, that's what you sleep on.
No. That's what you sit on. That's what you sleep on. I don't spend the night here. Renee, go pack up. Oh, I forgot we didn't bring anything. We have nothing.
Honey,
Come on,
please,
Paul, let's
just
give it
try
a
to
rest.
get
Get into the
a
place. It's nice.
Are you telling me the three of you don't feel silly about this? Not to mention being uncomfortable. This body is too old to lay down the floor all night. I need a tow truck to get me out of here tomorrow morning.
All right, darling, look. I'll make you a deal. You give yourself to this for one whole day. No bad mouthing, no prejudging, and then maybe we can leave tonight. Maybe I won't make you sleep on the floor.
That sounds like blackmail, Renee, but you have got yourself a deal.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Okay, what are you guys interested in? I thought I'd go and explore a workshop where they get into hidden desires and goals. It's something about getting in touch with your innermost feelings.
Oh, that sounds like a very interesting workshop, but I think Bo and I are gonna meditate a little bit here in this room.
Meditate? Make out, Bo.
Oh, I don't know, Pa. Maybe just a little bit of both, huh? What do you want to do?
Oh, don't answer that.
He meant was what workshop do you want to participate in?
Well, I want to go to that breakfast workshop. I mean, even it's an ungodly hour to have breakfast, it's obvious the people who are going there don't work for a living.
Asa, I'm sorry, guys. I hope you'll calm down soon.
Well, this ought to get me through the weekend.
Asa Buchanan, don't you dare.
He's an old dog, but he's just learning this new trick.
Don't bait him.
Look, we're going to skedaddle out of here and go separate ways after breakfast, and then you two can have some peace and quiet.
All right, well, don't you worry about Asa. Try to get something out of this for yourself, all right?
Wait a minute. Hold it right there. You should look out this window. There's a whole bunch of them in white robes dancing on the lawn like jackrabbits. Somebody better call the men in white.
Oh, Asa.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Fred. I'll be your spiritual guide while you're here at the center. I know you've only just arrived, but do you have any questions so far?
Well, yes, Fred, I have one. Can you tell me where the bathroom is?
Down the hall, first door on the left.
Well, thank you. I'd have to go. I just want to make sure we had one. Now, I'm starving. There's something about a late breakfast, early lunch.
I was just bringing it to you. You might want to arrange mats and seat yourselves.
Oh, terrific. You certainly are situated on a beautiful piece of property out here.
Yes, and we hope you'll leave here with an inner serenity that matches the outer serenity of our land.
Well, I'll tell you something. It's a great place to build condos. Now, if you ever want to sell the land, just let Buchanan Enterprises know.
If you'll have a seat.
It's probably a designer bowl filled with spiritual water to wash your hands.
Your breakfast repast. Enjoy. Tomorrow morning at dawn, you're encouraged to go out in the field and forage for your own berries in the south field. The sun will be coming up over your shoulder. A fine experience.
Well, you know, this time of year, it gets a little chilly out there, running around in nothing but a kimono.
You tell him, son.
You may wear your coats if you wish.
I have another question, Fred. If this is all you can afford, why don't you charge more? Well, wait a minute. This isn't one of those lose-weight camps, is it?
You're not here to concentrate on such things as food. That only gets in the way of metaphysical concerns.
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you something. You have your cook. You rustle up some flapjacks oozing with butter and maple syrup, sausage on the side, and then I'll concentrate about metaphysics.
I don't believe him. We've only been here for 10 minutes.
I'm afraid that's a karmically poor meal, Mr. Buchanan.
This place is a joke. Somebody help me off the floor because I am leaving.
Oh, Pa.
I'll gladly refund your money, Mr. Buchanan.
Thank you.
It's obvious you don't understand our purpose, our ways here. Although Mr. Pritchard is going to be sorry he didn't get a chance to meet you.
Who?
Robert Pritchard.
He's a leverage buyout king?
He's one of our regular clients. He comes once a month for a 2-day visit in order to cleanse his soul.
The way he wheels and deals, Fred, he should have his soul cleansed once a day.
You obviously don't know the man, Mr. Buchanan.
Asa,
No,
remember
I
what
never
you
had the
promised.
opportunity. But maybe I should today.
Right, so maybe this isn't going to be as traumatic for you after all, right?
Yes, I'm going to stay. Where's Pritchard?
Well, he's meditating right now, but perhaps later on in the day on a break.
No, you see, I really came here to meditate. You lead the way, Fred, And you all finish off my 3 berries.
You understand, Mr. Buchanan, you cannot disturb Mr. Pritchard during his meditation.
I'm not an idiot, Fred. I know that. I came here for some deep meditation myself. Lead the way, my guru.
I bet you can guess what the newest, latest around the studio is this morning. Everybody is talking about how our producer is two-timing Megan.
That's what they think?
Well, that was the plan, wasn't it? I mean, you somehow convinced Max to pretend he's still in love with Gabrielle, and that'll help her insanity defense.
No, not at all. Max wasn't acting up there. I pulled the truth at him just like it looked.
You mean he actually loves Gabrielle Medina and not Megan?
No, he loves both of them. He's got 2 different things for 2 different women. And he's madder than hell at me, but at least I got a shot at getting Gabrielle off now.
You know, I don't think she should get off. I think she should be punished.
Believe me, every breath she takes is punishment.
Well, excuse me, but I don't believe it. I mean, come on, John. Do you really believe the woman was insane when she switched those 2 babies?
I believe that she was emotionally torn up. Yes, she was drained and she panicked. Depends on your definition of temporary insanity, I guess, and your compassion.
Yeah, well, save your definition for the jury.
Do we have to argue like this? I mean, I argue in court every day. Can't we just...
What? What do you want to do instead, counselor?
Well, how about this?
Well,
Understand that what I feel for Gabrielle has nothing to do with the love I have for you, right?
Look, can we talk about something else, Max?
No, I want to talk about this now because I want to make sure you understand.
I understand, and I've been trying to understand, even when you hadn't admitted your love for Gabrielle, except that, you know, John was right. You did proclaim your love in your actions before you came right out and said it.
Because we share a little boy, and because our lives keep crossing and affecting each other, and because as much as we hurt each other, somehow we manage a few laughs and a few tender moments. And she's got a lot of problems, but I knew her when she was very innocent.
Yes, I know that. What, are you trying to explain this to yourself?
Oh, maybe. I'm having trouble understanding it, too.
So what are you trying to say?
I guess I care about her because it's because of me, everything that happens, it's good and bad in her life. I mean, if it weren't for me, she wouldn't be on trial right now.
That's right. She would be in Europe as Mrs. Michael Grand, living happily ever after with Brenda's baby. It's like you're giving her your love as a reward for her wanting to be a decent human being. You don't owe that to her, Max. Love should be given freely.
I guess, I don't know, maybe that's it. Maybe I feel she's earned something. I don't know. But I want to make sure you know that I am committed to you. For keeps.
Well, you might have to keep convincing me of that, reminding me now and then.
Okay.
And I will try not to get too insecure. Will you come to the studio with me?
I sure will. I tell you what, we get there early enough, I'll go through the scene with you. That way we can get rid of a little of that self-consciousness.
Great.
Good. I'm going to jump in the shower.
Okay.
Hope that's a pot of coffee.
Yeah, I could use some, too.
I don't believe it.
Hiya, Cord. How are you?
Roger. What's up?
Oh, well, I just brought some material by for Victoria. We're supposed to have a press conference today, but I don't know how we're going to pull it off. We've worked so little on it.
I was under the impression that y'all had plenty of time to work on whatever.
Well, do we have a problem, Cord? I mean, last time I checked, we were friends. Have I done something to warrant this hostile tone?
No, Roger. No, I guess not.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Obviously, Clint has convinced you I'm the bad guy.
No, Clint hasn't convinced me of anything, Roger. Just this whole situation puts a lot of us into a tough spot. Vicky is working at home today. That's what she told me.
Yes, I know that. But you said she might be in. Listen, I checked downstairs. If Clint had been here, I would have left this at the desk. I'm not looking for trouble.
Well, Clint went out west for a while, so you won't have to worry about running into him around here.
Really?
Yeah, he said he had to try to put some things into perspective. Look, Roger, I'm sorry about this, too, because I do like you. But I love Vicky and Clint, and I know that they love each other, and they want their marriage to work out. Look, if that's all that you needed, I do have an 11 o'clock appointment.
Oh, yeah. Don't let me keep you. Do you mind if I use your phone to do some centennial business?
No, that's fine. Help yourself.
I think we look like two cats just sitting in the sun.
Well, now that Pa's out of here and we're able to just relax and unwind, maybe in a couple of seconds, I think I might start to purr.
Hey!
What?
Now, you told me you only purred when I was in your arms.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm about to start to purr, because I'm thinking about holding you in my arms.
You're not supposed to be thinking about anything.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'm supposed to get rid of all that mind chatter and just give myself over to, like, peace and relaxation and silence.
Shh. That's right.
It's not working for me.
Honey.
No, maybe if you slid over here on my mat, maybe just snuggled up close to me, then I could be a blank.
Ah, Lord, the things I have to do for this relationship. So what you thinking about?
Nothing special.
Well, why don't you talk about it, honey? I mean, it might help you to stop thinking about it.
Well, I'm just a little bit anxious, a little nervous.
About what?
Clint being out of town, you know.
What exactly are you saying? You think that in Clint's absence, my father is going to try to steal Vicky?
Debra.
Megan, what are you doing here?
Well, this is my room.
I thought it was Max's.
No, Max lives at the bar.
Well, his assistant, Kelly, told me that he spent the night here.
He did, yes. I mean, he's in the shower right now.
Why would he spend the night with you when... Well, I've got a message for him from Gabrielle.
All right, well, if you give it to me, I'll give it to him when he gets out of the shower. What is it?
Well, it's written down.
So are you going to give it to me or what?
Well, I was wondering if I shouldn't actually give it to him in person.
Oh, I see. You think I'm not going to give it to him. Is that it?
Well, no, it's just... Okay, here. Thanks.
Great, John. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Hello?
Court?
No, he's not here right now.
Oh, I want to talk to Vicky anyway. Put her on.
Well, I'm afraid she's not here either. Can I take a message?
Who is this?
Asa?
Yeah.
Roger Gordon, how are you?
The hell are you doing at the Banner?
I had some papers to deliver to Victoria.
Where is Vicky?
She's working at home today.
You listen to me, you tomcat. You stay away from Vicky. My family was fine till you came along.
Asa...
Look, don't you dare have on me here, you snake. I got more to say to you, lowlife.
If he is still there, he now needs a doctor to examine his eardrums. What you're doing is against everything we stand for at the awareness retreat. And according to Mr. Pritchard, you ruined his morning meditation, and now he's thinking of taking his soul elsewhere. Mr. Buchanan, I'm
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh, hallelujah, Fred. I never thought you'd say that to me. Oh, thank you.
Who's at the door, Megan?
Hang on a second. Hello? No, I'm sorry. We didn't order any breakfast. What? Room number 31. All right, hang on a second. Max, did you order breakfast to be sent up?
No, I didn't. We don't have time for breakfast anyway. We gotta get to the studio.
Okay, you definitely made a mistake. Bye.
Listen, her turn. Hurry up. We're gonna get there and get to work on that scene. Get a move on.
All right. Listen, that was Debra at the door. She said that Gabrielle had a message for you.
Well, I'll take care of that later. You are my commitment right now, all right? Get out of here. Listen, would you hurry up?
Max, I need you to wash my back.
We don't have time for that now, Megan.
Mr. Roberts will be with you in a very short time. Why don't you have a seat?
Thank you.
Ah! Oh, my goodness.
Your money or your life, fair maiden. Quick, keep a beat on her, make her walk the plank, matey.
Oh, no, please.
All right, there you go, Al. Looking good as a pirate. I'm telling you, that looked cool. Kim, I think this little pirate is about ready for his bath. Don't you think? I think that rehearsal went real well. We can put the Halloween costume away for the real day now, all right? Oh, and check on CJ. See how he's doing. See if he's up from his nap yet.
Sure.
Tell him he missed out on all the fun.
Come on, Al. Let's go.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So you've been rehearsing him for Halloween?
Yeah, well, the banner. We're doing the special section, feature in the living section about Halloween. I had to take some pictures. I thought you might get a kick out of coming over here and taking a look at him in his outfit. So I guess Halloween in England is a lot different, huh?
Very. And Al, he's so sweet.
Yeah, he is. I can tell he kind of misses his mama, though. So, did you get a chance to get Max that letter?
Oh, I gave it to Megan. Oh, Cord, do you have time for a chat?
Sure.
I just feel so confused. And the topic is the same. Love.
I know what you like. You can't fake it.
Tyson breast patties.
I didn't say that.
Well, I think you were about to.
No, honey, look, you never let me finish. What I was about to say is I'm a little bit nervous about Clint being out of town because I'm afraid that now he's alone, he's going to become even more paranoid about Vicky and Roger. So that's it. Stack of Bibles.
Sorry.
Well, I'm sorry I mentioned Clint.
Well, I'm sorry I jumped to conclusions like that.
Let's forget it.
Forgotten. See, Vicky and Clint and Dad, they're just drifting out of my mind. And I'm just thinking about you and me and our love. Hey, did I tell you today how happy I am that you came into my life?
No, but just feel free to express yourself.
Well, it's amazing. I can barely remember my life without you.
This is a coincidence. I feel the same way.
Really?
Yes, but stack of Bibles. It's like everything that happened before I met you is just so distant.
Honey, I know that you are very, very happy with Dee Dee.
Yeah, I was. But I've learned to deal with that. I think about Dee Dee and the wonderful times we had, and then I feel good and I smile. And then I let it go.
And you're not bitter about the way it ended?
Well, her murder was terrible, but I realized that I have to accept that and I have to let go of the rage. Otherwise, I'm going to be reliving that day after day.
Yeah. I know that feeling. I felt very much the same way about Austin.
Yeah, and I was afraid that he had broken you. But you were so strong And you worked your way right through it.
No, I mean, there are times when I didn't think I was going to be able to pull through it. I mean, I was afraid I was going to lose you. I remember one time when I was talking to Susan in one of my counseling sessions, and I actually said that there is no way I'm going to be able to love Bo the same way as I did since the rape.
Well, what did Susan say?
She said that time heals everything. But I needed a lot more than time, sweetheart, and you were there for me. And you know what? Now I love you more today than I even did then.
Listen, I wasn't fishing for any compliments a while ago.
I know, but without your love and your support, I never would have been able to make it through that. Do you know that there are some women in my counseling group whose husbands and boyfriends can't deal with the rape? You know, I mean, they actually have the audacity to take it personally, like somehow they were the victims.
Yeah, I know the kind of guy you're talking about.
You know, you're just the opposite kind of guy. You gave me time to work through it, and even now, when I have one of my moods, you just let me work through it.
Well, I think that you're entitled to have these moods. Just thank God that you're through the worst part of it. Okay? What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking that when we talk about these problems, I can't believe that we let your brother and my father's feud get to us so much.
Doesn't make any sense. We can't let those people affect our lives anymore, okay? No, I don't, no matter what.
Okay.
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 It's nonsense, Renee. The rules are stupid. It's not my fault.
So who should open the door but Megan? I mean, how could Max spend the night with her after he told the whole world that he loves my sister?
I happen to know that Max loves Megan.
Oh, so now I am totally confused. I mean, was Max lying when he was up on the stand? Or did John tell him to say that so to help Gabrielle's defense?
Well, if that was the case, I wouldn't know anything about that.
And how could he say it if he didn't mean it? What am I going to tell Gabrielle?
I think Gabrielle knows how Max feels about her.
Oh, so he loves two people? Is that possible?
I think Max loves Gabrielle one way and Megan an entirely different way.
Oh, I thought there was only one love between a man and a woman. I guess I'm just so inexperienced, I just don't understand. But I'm still afraid for Gabby. I feel like she's going to end up getting hurt all over again.
Well, that's understandable, Debra, because that kind of thing happens, and there's really no way you can protect someone from like that. Listen, if you love somebody, you can love them with everything you've got, and they can love you the same way. But sometimes, well, outside things come into it. I mean, it only takes one simple thing to destroy an entire relationship. And I'm not just talking about Max and Gabrielle here. This could go into a lot of relationships, including mine and Tina's.
Now, don't the two of you have a home? Yeah, well, we do, but he's never there.
No, he's too busy in his office, dreaming up new ways to harass witnesses.
Trying to get acquittals for his clients.
Yes, thank you, John. Megan, we all feel really bad for you about what happened yesterday.
Listen, don't worry about it, okay?
Max and I have worked it out.
Audrey, you mind going with Megan to her dressing room, helping her get ready for the hot tub scene? I'd like to have a little talk with John in private.
Yeah, I've got to go to court after I finish with Max, too, so.
Yeah, that'll be too terrific.
Can't match yesterday. So, Megan, you tell the director I'm here. I'm going to be working on this with you. Okay?
Max, look, I'm sorry about what happened on the stand yesterday.
I don't
But I
understand.
had to do it for the sake of my client.
Well, I don't understand why you had to push it so far, John.
Because you wouldn't cave in. I had to get you to admit your love for Gabrielle, whether you felt it or not.
Well, you seem pretty sure that I felt it.
I was. I mean, it seemed obvious after I thought about it, all you and Gabrielle have been through together. And she needed to hear it, Max. Max, she was willing to give up everything. She was ready to go to prison You remember the first day you took the stand? She came to me. She wanted to change her plea to guilty.
Oh, damn it. What am I gonna do, John? How am I gonna deal with Gabrielle? She's gonna expect so much from me now.
I don't know. But I can tell you this much. We at least have a better shot of keeping her out of Statesville prison.
Well, I guess I should be thanking you, huh? But I nearly lost Megan because of this. The only reason I didn't is because she is one terrific lady. But for a time, her heart was broken. I couldn't put it back together.
Max, all I can tell you is what I said before. I'm sorry, but it worked.
Yeah, it worked. You put Gabrielle on the stand this afternoon?
Yeah. Fact is, I've got to get going. Come on, Megan, get a move on.
Oh, Max. Megan won't come out of her dressing room.
What?
She says that she wants to back out of doing this hot tub scene today.
See what I can do.
Now, come on in. We're in here. Now, what the hell's wrong now?
Thanks to your pa, we are being thrown out of here.
Out? Bo, listen to me. I mean, the rules here are ridiculous. Hell, I was breaking rules I didn't even know were rules.
There was a sign. It said 4 emergencies only.
So you tell me you made an outside call?
Oh, put me in front of a firing squad.
It wasn't just that Fred stopped you from talking on the phone. You were yelling at the top of your lungs, disturbing everybody's peace of mind.
Why the hell did you have to call somebody and start yelling at him now?
I got bored. Oh, after I was thrown out of the meditation room.
Wait a minute now. Now, wait, you got thrown out of the meditation room?
Yes, I went looking for Pritchard. I figured he'd finished with his meditation when he looked at me. How the hell was I supposed to know he's still in a trance? I guess I broke it when I started to talk to him.
Well, Pritchard's got to be real impressed with you now.
Look, I've gotten along all these years without dealing with the likes of him. Besides, then I wanted to talk to Cord and Vicky, see how they were doing, while Miss Renee here was in a secret desire class.
Yes, and it was going very well for me, too. Had a very stunning discovery until Fred came in and told me that Asa was talking on the phone, yelling.
Are you telling me you were yelling at Vicky?
I wasn't yelling at Vicky. I was yelling at your father for answering the phone.
What? Don't even ask, darling. It doesn't make any sense.
No, were you perchance talking about Vicky?
You bet I was. I had a chance to give him a piece of my mind. I was in the process of doing it. Fred grabbed the phone.
Okay, we got the picture. Can we just drop that right now?
Are you telling me I've got no right to yell at that
That's
Roger?
right, Asa, and if you do it again, you're going to answer to me.
Oh, Lordy, I don't
No, okay. Come on over here, honey. Listen, I'm going to deal with Asa,
More
okay?
noise and disruption. I'm going to have to insist the 4 of you leave now.
Wait a minute. You're going to throw us out of here, too?
Honey, there goes our 2 days of peace and quiet. You know, I'm beginning to wonder if we're ever going to get any peace and quiet.
We are. We're going to have it. I promise you that. As long as we don't live in the same town with Asa Buchanan. You've really done it, Pa.
Come on, Bo. It wasn't all my fault. Hey, remember, I didn't want to come to this dump in the first place.
Now, see what I tell you. There's not a soul out here, just you and me, kiddo.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know why I keep getting so nervous. Every time I relax, it just frees up again.
Well, I think you were right. I think it's that porno movie.
I mean, this is ridiculous. All I'm doing is a love scene in a hot tub, and Nick is one of my best friends.
Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you just think about our little love scene last night? And I think you forget all about the past.
Yes, well, if I do that, I may do things to Nick that doesn't please you.
Wait, I didn't say reenact it. You're stalling, aren't you? Come on, off with the rope.
No, I can't.
No, what do you mean you can't? You mean you won't?
I can't, Max. I just
Okay.
can't. Max, I can't. What are you doing? Don't.
I'm giving you a ride.
Oh, come on. No, Max. No.
A free ride into the tub.
No, Max.
There you go. Ah, don't get me wet. Now, how is the weather? How's the temperature? Nice, warm?
Yeah, lovely.
Good, good,
Thank
good.
you.
I'm glad about that. Now, come on, off with the rope.
What, you want me to take this off? Mm-hmm. All right, fine, I will.
Good.
I need some help, though. I just feel you're too tight. Can you help me with this knot?
Don't splash.
I won't splash. I'll be very careful. I'm not going to splash. I'll be very... I'll be very...
Up. Don't get me wet, okay?
I'll be very, very careful. Not to get you wet. At least not your hair. Do you believe your marriage is over?
I don't know. I mean, what do you do when you can't trust the woman that you love? I mean, I do love Tina, but I just keep thinking about some of the things we have been through, some of the horrible, scary things, and that makes all the good, pleasant things that much better.
So, do you think you'll ever trust her again?
Well, I guess that's it entirely. I mean, what do you do when somebody betrays you and they do it over and over and over again? Personally, I just don't think I am ready to open myself up, give myself another chance to be hurt like that.
Of course, that's hard. I don't know what to say, because a part of me wants you to give your marriage another chance. I mean, if you really love each other as much as you say you do, she can change.
That would be nice. I can't tell you how nice it would be to lie next to a woman at night and have faith in my wife, you know? But I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh, I hope it does. For you, for her, and your son.
We'll see, huh?
Excuse me. Guess what, Claude? A cable just arrived from Andorra.
Oh, really? Thanks, Kim.
Open it quickly.
Yeah. Well, it's from Tina, all right. Says she's coming back home. Could be early next week.